Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com. This is part 2, and I was first I was explaining about what a man needs to do to figure out if he's going to come to an Asian country, and the kind of the steps what you need to do, what you need to look for. Okay, but now what I want to talk about is the women, what they're thinking of when you come to the Asian countries. I hate to say Asian like I'm covering all the Asian countries, but I may be right. I'm not, because I haven't been to all of them, so I can't tell you that. So, but I'm going to guess on what the Asian mentality of a woman is. Okay, now the thing is, a woman, an Asian woman, is much more business-minded. She's not so emotionally flip-flop. I hate to say it like that, but or emotionally unstable, I hate saying it like that, but they think things out a little more. Okay, now, and the reason I can say that is, for one thing, was my wife, and that was the first. When I say I haven't had no experience other than that until I started doing all this kind of stuff, and I've had some time to compare a lot of these women. Not only Asian, but other places. But the one thing I've noticed about Asian women, I had somebody, you could see it in the video. You see the way a woman would look at me when I'm making a video. There a lot of times when the first thing they see me and they say, well, because I'm not real American looking, but then again, I'm not real Chinese looking. So when they first see me, they think, oh, is this a foreigner or what is it? And as they get closer, they can hear my talk. And when they hear my talk, well, then they know I'm a foreigner. Now, bam, in their minds, I'm not talking about just making videos. I'm talking about just walking down the street, when I'm in a restaurant, any place. You saw me, well, you didn't. I was in another part of the country with my Chinese friend, and we're in a restaurant talking, and when the women, their ear catches, wait, he's foreigner. Okay, foreigner already catches their ear. And then they have to figure out, well, who is this guy? And, you missed one right there, too. But who is this guy? What's the story? And what a woman is looking for is, first, is this guy a threat? Women are much different than the Chinese men. Women, to tell you the truth, the women are much more secure. And I think it's the responsibility of being a man, being real manly. You hear me talk about being manly. There's more stress being manly, so you get kind of insecure when you're up against stuff like that. As a woman, they here in Asia, they kind of put women down, and I think the reason they put them down, and that's when I talk about women are smarter than men. I've made videos talking about that, because I really believe women are much better than men. But the thing is, and I talked about when God made man, and then he said, I can do better, and then he made woman, and he said, oh man, she's pretty good. Except for she was so good, she could boss the guy around. I mean, she was smarter than him. She could really make him jump. And then that's when God said, oh, I made a mistake here. So then what he did is he gave her emotions, and that kind of equaled the field. Well, that's what happened. The society plays the emotions, the emotion card on the women, in Asia. I say it puts them down, you know. So, and a lot of these women are brought up like that, so they're thinking kind of like that. That's one reason why foreign men, especially American men, are more of a prize. The American man really is manly. If the man, I mean, American man's been driven out of our own country by the women. They wanted to be so equal, they just, you know, we've lost interest in them, and it's made it difficult on us. So that's why on an Asian woman, she'll see the man and she'll say, hey, this guy's, you know, he's an American or he's a foreigner, and he's got he's nice. He treats me well, and they know that, and then that's why they're more open to the foreign man, especially American. Is we do treat them much better than the Asian men do, and I say right now I'm seeing a gal that she's and that's helped me believe this also. She really thinks she's limited. She can only do so much. She doesn't understand how smart she is. She doesn't understand how she can accomplish so much because she thinks she has limitations. And then so now when she's around me and talking to me, and well, she doesn't talk, we don't even speak the same language, but I'm still able to motivate her to do things that she didn't realize she could do. Like I say, it's hard. I mentioned it's hard to travel here in China. So I tell her where I'm coming or when I'm coming, and she asks me where am I going, and then, you know, where am I coming into, and she will meet me any place in this country, and she doesn't even like to travel, but she'll still meet me any place in this country to make sure that I'm going to be getting around okay. Besides that, she's scared some other gal might help me. So, you know, do you speak English, or how do I get to so and so? Well, I'll guarantee these gals will help you. Now, because like I say, it's already, they've been treated the way they are, that they will help the man. Now, once they helping you, and, you know, and then you kind of find out, well, hey, this guy, you know, oh, he's available. You know, that's why how time people ask me, well, why did you come to China? Why, you know, I'm looking for a wife. Bam, oh man, that's it. All the flags are out. I mean, everybody's thinking, man, I got a cousin, I got this, I got that, and you know, they all want to fix me up with somebody. Then, why? Again, why is it? And that is because all the stuff that I've talked about in the videos, being nice, being kind, all this kind of stuff, I use all these tactics that I talk about. I use them. So that opens doors. And so then they say, boy, you know, he's real nice. He's, you know, I'm open. I give the coins, you know, so I'm a giving person, you know, I'm fit, I'm strong, I'm healthy, you know, these are all things that, you know, they want you as a friend, they want you in the family, and so that really opens a lot of doors. It's amazing what it will do. So, and I say, these women are open to that, and I guarantee once they start talking to you, then, and that's why we're right back to the same thing. Well, can you take me here, take me there? I want to, you know, show me something, or you know, show me, like I said, I wanted to see the pandas. I went to see the pandas. I've been on boat tours. I'm not a tourist kind of guy. I don't want to see all this kind of stuff. But what I want is to be with the woman, let her show me what it is that she's got. In other words, first thing I want in a woman is I want her to act like a woman that I believe a woman should be, and that is caring. I've mentioned before, I believe the first thing that I adore in a woman is when they're what do you call it? They're affectionate, but they really nurturing. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. They're nurturing. Women, in my world, they are naturally nurturing. There's nothing wrong with it. Here, they use it as a weapon against the women. I don't. That's what gives them strength, so to me. And that's what I look for in the woman. So, and you can find it here. You can really find it here. And like I say, so when she's taking me around, introducing me to they don't introduce me to their friends. they don't do that until they think they got some kind of control over me. But like I say, they're worried their friend might snatch me up. But like I say, they will take you out, and like I say, they just do good things for you, just like you would hope a woman. I mean, this is why you're looking for an Asian woman. Otherwise, you wouldn't be looking for an Asian woman. I mean, if you want some big, strong, let's get the job done kind of gal, well then, hey, you go get yourself a good Russian woman. They got a lot of good Russian women too. But when you're thinking more nurturing, something, a woman that's more caring, that's why people think of Asian women. And I say they don't fall short. And it's up to you to filter out these gals, and they filter quick. They're not there to waste time. They don't want to waste their time either. And it's not like, I've noticed, it seems like when I go out with a woman, it's always some kind of a test. I'm running some kind of a test. And then you answer one question wrong, and then bam, you're out. Hit the door. Get out, buddy. It's nothing like that. I didn't mention, but I'm going to tell you. I'm a little older. I'm not a young stud like I used to be. So, I don't always perform like I'm supposed to. And this gal, I've noticed, she doesn't hold it against me. Now, she will make me do it again. And do it again until I do it right. And so, in other words, she doesn't look for faults. She's looking for the attitude. Attitude is what I talk about all the time. That's what the woman, an Asian woman, is looking for, is a man with a good attitude. A good attitude towards life, a good attitude towards women, and just plain flat, just a good man. That's what they're looking for. If you can fit that bill, you got a good chance in Asia. This is Mike, NoStressMike.com.